player Ozil.
If Gary Medel can play central defense for Chile, this fellow can play central defense for Germany.
All right.
No, you mentioned Ozil, Yemi, a German player, likened using Ozil to playing with 10 men. And he told Joachim Löw that he was not man enough to put Ozil on the bench. That all the other players, were fighting, were giving it their best. That Ozil was strolling the park. So maybe that could be their undoing tomorrow. But for the Germans, they have a good opportunity to get to the final. Thiago Silva, the most inspirational player for Brazil, is out. For me, that's the biggest loss because he's a stabilizing factor.
Calming influence.
David Luiz coming in. David Luiz is more of an offensive player. He likes going
forward, leave spaces at
the back. But for Thiago Silva, I think they can capitalize on that and wreck the Brazilians.
All right, let's look at these two teams. Last 5 matches between them. Last 5 matches. Let's just quickly look at this. In 2011, that was the last time both teams played. Germans won, was a friendly. 2005 at the Confederations Cup was a victory for the Brazilians. Again, 2002, the one we talked about earlier, FIFA World Cup.
The final of the 2002 World Cup.
Yeah, in 99, Confederations Cup. 98, I remember this game. It was an ill-tempered game. First time I saw both sides getting a red card. Carlos Dunga for the Brazilians, Jürgen Kohler for the Germans. It was more than a friendly. And you have a feeling it might be like that tomorrow.
Well, if you look at statistics, it tells you that Brazil has beaten Germany, black and blue, every single time they've played over the past 5 meetings. And you are tempted to say that trend might continue. But when you look at this German team, you have to give them plenty of respect. They are very, very balanced. This is the German team that took only one recognized out-and-out striker to the World Cup, and then the semi-final. This is the German team that has managed to rotate some of their players, and they still showed a remarkable amount of depth in their play as well. So. And against France, they went back to the basics of the old German teams of old. It's an efficient performance. They didn't do too much, but they did more than enough in order to get the results. And in terms of goalkeeping, like you said, like when you said, Manuel Neuer, one of the best goalkeepers in the world. They always have an excellent production line of goalkeepers. Andreas Kopka, Bodo Illner, Kahn, there's a long line of excellent goalkeepers. The defense is also very balanced. The midfield is also particularly inspirational as well. There are false nine that they like to employ, Andre Scholler or possibly Lukas Podolski as well. So they are particularly balanced.
Okay, all right. Let's look at the men to watch, and I'm going to ask my partners if there's anyone I left out. But let's have a look at it. You're talking about Manuel Neuer. You're looking at Bastian Schweinsteiger. You're looking at Thomas Müller. On the side of the Germans, and for Brazil, the goalkeeper for me, and of course David Luiz. 2 goals he has scored. Apart from Neymar, there's no other Brazilian that has more goals for them, and he's going to be captain for the Seleção tomorrow. Let me ask only, apart from these guys, is there any other guy you're looking at that will have influence on the game, the men to watch?
Well, I think Fernandinho and Paulinho have been quite inspirational for
Luis Gustavo too.
Yes, and these are the guys that does the dirty jobs, and you have to give them credit. Without them, perhaps the team will crumble. There will be so much pressure on the defense, and the attack will not get enough supply. So I think these players are very crucial, and when they play well, the midfield, the other side, the other departments, will follow suit.
I think Brazil are now condemned to use their wing backs. Daniel Alves and Marcelo. They are obviously their greatest weapons.
Outlets
now that they don't have Neymar. Oscar has been reduced to be what I call a workhorse, a donkey in the midfield.
Chasing the ball.
This was actually a creative player in the past, but ever since I got to Chelsea, I've been forced to now become something other than what he's not. So I think for Brazil, if they're going to get any result out of this, they have to employ their fullbacks to open up the game and hope they can keep it tight in the middle and pray that some way, somehow, Fred might decide to bring the shooting boots to the game.
Okay. Well, all right. As we try to wrap things up, let's leave football and talk about martial arts, something we don't really hear much about in this part of the world. But someone is trying to bring martial arts to school across Nigeria, and hopefully some years down the line we'll start being able to win medals across board and become a multi-sport nation. So let's listen to UK-based Nigerian martial artist Jimmy Manoa and his efforts into ensuring that martial arts in Nigeria is growing at a pace that could make us win laurels in future.
We Nigerians we're naturally gifted with toughness and strength, and we've got a good base of judo. We do judo here, we do wrestling, we do boxing, everything. That's a great combination to be a great mixed martial artist. As you can see, a lot of the commissioner here and everything, and that's within like a week's notice and everything. So I think people will take to it a lot because it's something different. And I think it's big in South Africa and that, but Nigeria in itself, I think it can be very big, and I think it will be accepted very well.
All right, welcome back. Well, as we wrap things up on the show, let's talk about Ghana's Theophilus Tego. While we're talking about him, he's involved with Samuel Gyan, and there's an incident that happened when both guys and their crew went skiing.
Boat cruising.
Yeah.
In Ghana.
And
unfortunately, I think they had the boat capsized, and the Tego, who actually he sings.
He sings. Samuel Gyan sings as well.
And he's his partner.
Oh, I remember him. They both released a song together. Asamoah Gyan is also known as Baby Jet.
Asamoah escaped death by the whiskers, but there are conflicting reports. We don't know which one to believe.
No, he has
Some
died.
are saying,
the singer has died, and Asamoah Gyan escaped.
It's a sad one.
It's a sad one.
Asamoah escaped, but this man in your picture, his singing partner, actually died. It's a real sad one, but we just hope that the Ghanaians, we pray that they will have the fortitude to bear the loss. What a sad way to make your exit from this world, and the world is yet to recover from Michael Schumacher. Similar circumstances, and we just hope that Samuel Gyan, his crew, and everybody in Ghana will be able to move on from this. Well, guys, our parting shot, tennis. Let me start with Tunde. Novak Djokovic is now world number one after defeating Roger Federer in 5 thrilling sets, and I don't know.
Well, I think the man is just throwing down the gauntlet to everyone that he's not going anywhere. Magnificent resilience from Roger Federer as well. Rolled back the years and still showed that he was still a force to be reckoned with, especially when he had to come back from 5 sets now. I think that was in the 3rd set. He almost
forced the fourth set. He won.
Absolutely brilliant performance from Novak Djokovic, from Roger Federer.
Both players, really.
But you have to give Djokovic one thing. The man just refuses to go away. He will wear you down.
Inventing himself.
Yeah, and so congratulations to Novak Djokovic.
All right, as we wrap this up, quickly, Roger Federer, let's talk about the man. Do you see any Grand Slam left in him?
It's pretty difficult. At 34? 34? I mean, he has given his best.
With twin girls, two sets of twins.
Okay. Well, that's the verdict from the guys. Roger Federer. Some are saying, start the retirement plan now. All right, that's how we wrap things up on the show tonight. We do hope that you've enjoyed everything we brought to you today. Join us again tomorrow. Bye for now.
Very special, most special Grand Slam final I've played, and at the time of my career for this Grand Slam trophy to arrive is crucial, especially as I said, after losing several Grand Slam finals in a row. Started, of course, doubting a little bit, and I needed this win a lot, and I'm going to try to use it in the best possible way and for my confidence to grow for the rest of the season and rest of my career. To be able to win against him as one of my greatest rivals on this occasion and the court where he was dominating for so many years, it makes this trophy very special for me.